Hi Virgo, welcome to your week ahead reading. This is for week commencing the 17th of February. Apologies if this is going up slightly later. We had 10 flakes of snow here in the UK and it knocked out my internet. Not that I'm being sarcastic at all. And also yesterday I was actually on a trance workshop all day, and so I didn't even mean to even get to catch up yesterday either. So I do apologise for the lateness and I thank you for your patience. Let's get on with the reading. So for Virgo, we're going to kick off with the Energy Oracle cards. 2 Energy Oracle, please and thank you for Virgo. Oh, thank you. So we've got Angel of Strength, very much the card of strength card in the tarot. This is about obviously inner strength as well as maybe putting on a brave face, who knows. Strength for me is looking at what your vulnerabilities are, what you're not particularly good at, and being open about it and asking for help. And then we have contract. Maybe for some of you, there's going to be some legal documents that's going to be quite testing for you next week. This is where the strength card is coming in. Also, it's the card of, again, very much like the justice card in the tarot, about being balanced, just and fair. Let's have a look. What does the tarot say? We are using the Radiant Rider Waite, which I haven't used for such a long time. And in fact, when I opened them up and shuffled with them, I even said, oh, I've missed you. Who else does that with their cards? Anyway, let's get on with your reading. Dear Spirit, Guides and Angels, please join me in this reading for Virgo and make it helpful, hopeful and healing. Many thanks. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You've got Judgment as what they want you to focus on next week. Your opportunity is the King of Cups. The Seven of Pentacles is your challenge. The Knight of Swords is your opportunity. No, sorry, it's what's coming in. The Three of Swords is your advice and outcome. That's interesting. Let's have a look. What do we have here? We have Judgment. Now, Judgment comes when it's time to do something different. It's time for, it's like a self-realization going on. It's like, oh, yeah, maybe I need to switch this up a little bit. It's also about your calling in life, and whatever it is, if you're feeling like that now, then the timing is right. Some sort of communication even. Maybe you're speaking up about something. Maybe that's why this Angel of Strength is there in the contract. Something that's not been fair and just, and you're like, can't be doing with that. King of Cups is here as your opportunity. Yeah, an opportunity to show your emotions, show how you're feeling. Because the King of Cups is incredibly emotionally stable. Nothing really knocks him off of that throne, and he's there for absolutely everybody. Very counselling energy this is. The speaking up, the counselling energy. Maybe that is you speaking up and saying exactly how you feel. Maybe there's something that's not gone on, to say, in the past. It's not been particularly fair or imbalance. There's been an imbalance and you're like, no, right. But the King of Cups will do it in a very nice manner. There's no malice against this person, with this person. As I say, they're emotionally intelligent. And so instead of going in like a bull in a china shop, they will express their feelings in a very balanced way. The Seven of Pentacles is your challenge. Now, the Seven of Pentacles for me is the card of, is this worth my time and energy? It's a very reassessing sort of card. And again, I feel like that with the Judgment. It's like, you know, maybe you felt like this for a while. You haven't done anything about it and it's gone on and on and on and on. But this is a card of, do I continue to invest in this, maybe even a financial investment coming, or do I put more money elsewhere? It's like an undecidedness about you here. There's a choice maybe that's coming in. Maybe you'll have that choice, because this has gone on for a while. This hasn't happened overnight. Seven of Pentacles is something that's built up and built up over time. And then you take stock and think, oh, I'm not sure I want that anymore. I'm not sure, do I need to take my money and put it elsewhere? My time, my energy, and put it elsewhere. Now, the Knight of Swords is coming in. Now, the Knight of Swords it can be a person if they are very pushy. And when I get a Knight of Swords with the contract card, I always say I have a little warning there to say, just be careful, just to don't rush in too much, because you need to look at the finer print, the finer details of the matter. And then you have the Three of Swords as your advice and outcome. Now, the Three of Swords as advice. I've never felt like this before, and I'm a bit confused why I'm wanting to say it. I feel like you need to, how do I say this? Be less emotional about something and a little bit more Knight of Swords. The other side to the advice card of the Three of Swords is about letting go of the past and healing. But for some reason, I feel like there is a message here to take the emotion out. Now, the Three of Swords, you can see, is penetrating the heart. And it's like, oh, ouch, it hurts my heart. But I don't see it like that in this reading. I see it like you're putting an end to something. You're having to, maybe there's 3 people involved here also. And you put it, I don't know. But I don't know. I'm going to clarify anyway. But I don't see that as a traditional message. I see that as you not worrying about their feelings, because it's your time. We've got the Lovers, clarifying judgment. You've got a choice here. Could it, again, to do with relationship, emotions. Let me carry on, and then otherwise I'm going to confuse the reading. Oh my gosh. Right, for Virgo, why do we have judgment and the Lovers? There's something you need to speak up about relationship, a friendship, a partnership. Now, a partnership even that can relate to work. Some of you might be in partnership with the work and the contract, that makes sense. Let's have a look. What's going on here, please, and thank you, for Virgo. I hate to say it, but maybe there's 3 in a relationship here. For some of you, that's relevant. Queen of Pentacles. So lovely to see the Queen of Pentacles. Very resourceful. Lots of time for others. I nearly said chooses her friends wisely, but spends her money wisely. Oh, I wonder. Oh my gosh. Virgo, you've got double judgment. Now, when we get doubles, it is the universe saying we mean what we say. This is definitely a sit up and listen message. It is your time. There's time for you to say something or to do something about something. You've laid in that box. Look, they're awful, aren't they, on this card? They actually look like coffins. But it is. It's like you coming alive. Maybe that's what the depiction is. I'm pretty sure that's Archangel Gabriel on there also, with his trumpet, like waking you up. Woohoo, Virgo, wakey, wakey. You've got the Lovers. They want you to see and do something or say something about a friendship, but you have the choice. The Lovers is all about choice, a relationship, somebody you love. And then you have the Queen of Pentacles. Now, the Queen of Pentacles could be involved here. It could be that this is a message to say you need to look at this in a resourceful manner rather than a heartfelt manner. It could be that they're reminding you of your self-worth, because the Queen of Pentacles, obviously she's a queen, so she's top of her game. Pentacles are our material resources, but it's also about value, isn't it? You can put value to anything. Are you having to reevaluate some sort of friendship or relationship? Which would make sense why the Seven of Pentacles is your challenge. The King of Cups is your opportunity. It's an opportunity to either go and tell somebody how you feel and get that support back, or you be that King of Cups and, as I say, be able to put your cards on the table, but in a loving, still in a loving manner. Still, there's no malice here. I don't feel there's any. You wait, I'll get the Seven of Swords out now, I bet. No, I've got the Four of Pentacles. This is about feeling stable, in control. Maybe that's what you've been spending your money on, some sort of counselling too, and something that's really healing for you, emotionally healing. There's an opportunity there. And for you to make that decision and take that control rather than thinking of everybody else, because the Queen of Pentacles, oh my gosh, she's so nurturing. She would give you her shirt off her back. But here is like saying the King of Cups, no, get into this King of Cups energy, open up with your feelings. The Four of Pentacles is here to say you can be in control of your finances. You can be in control of that. Don't worry, you'll still have that stability. You won't be knocked off that throne. Let's have a look. Why are you here? Four of Pentacles and King of Cups for Virgo. Six of Wands. Oh my gosh. And Four of Wands. Is that maybe this is affecting the home life too? Something to do with the home life, the house, because the Four of Wands is about celebration with people in the home, can be stability in the home, and you know, we all want to have that nice, stable, happy home. I think the message here is, oh, and you've got the Six of Wands, which is my card of healing too. I really feel like there's an opportunity for you to get stuff off your chest. Again, Six of Wands involves other people. There's a community. Maybe you're going to join a community even that allows you to talk, to, you know, get even an online thing, because sometimes that's easier than doing face to face also, isn't it? But there is definitely a healing energy. It's definitely the opportunity for you to get something off your chest. Six of Wands is the card of victory. But what I always like about the Six of Wands in this deck is it also means that you've come through quite a turbulent time, and you're healing from it. You're coming through victorious from it. The white horse wears the green cloak, and the green is attributed to Archangel Raphael, who is the archangel of healing. And those around you in the home, even, I feel, will be very supportive of you here. Now, the Seven of Pentacles is you saying, oh, but should I, shan't I? I'm not sure. Do I carry on as I am? Does something need to change? There's a very indecisive thing here. Maybe there is change that you want, and there's a blockage there, but it might just be you. It might be a bit Eight of Swords, you know. You're just putting those. But let's have a look for you, Virgo. Why do we have the Seven of Pentacles as a challenge? Maybe you don't want to change because you can't be wanting to upset the apple cart. Let's have a look. What I just said, you're wanting change. You've got the Magician as a challenge. Now, as a challenge, this just means that you're not feeling confident. You don't feel like you can cope with it. Maybe that's why the Angel of Strength is here with you next week. Can also be as a challenge, can be a person who's very, very manipulative, but I don't actually see that here at the moment. I don't see it. I just see this as all about you, Virgo, and your time to speak up. Maybe even raise the white flag and say, right, okay, I need help. Give up, give up. Not give up. I didn't mean that at all. But indicate to somebody that you do actually need some help with something. They've got the Sun card as a challenge. I mean, obviously, you know, the opposite to the sun is darkness, isn't it? It's confusion. It's the moon, maybe. Maybe you're feeling this. I say there's a bit of confusion and undecidedness. Ace of Cups, also your challenge. Just get the energy if you think, oh, you know, I don't want to expose my emotions and my feelings. Or you feel like you've got to keep your emotions out of this. But they're saying, no, it's the opposite. You need to speak to somebody. Ooh. Again, if it's a work situation, don't let it fester. I've done that. Trust me, it's not very nice. You just get into a bit of a vicious circle and you can't, you know, the sun, you just can't see the good in anything after that. And again, same thing could be attributed to a relationship. The Knight of Swords is coming in though. Now they can be pushy. As I say, when there's a contract to be signed to, just be careful of them. Their intentions are good. Let's see though how this goes. It can also be about you deciding, right, okay, yep, enough's enough. I'm going to put my words into action. You got the King of Cups. Something about, yes, you need to get on with this quickly. You need to speak to this King of Cups quickly. You need to get in this King of Cups energy quickly. Maybe it's gone on for long enough. You know, if there's a situation and you feel tied to somebody or something and you feel guilty that, oh my gosh, I can't say that, I can't do that. I think it's coming to a head. This is that sort of situation. And one more, please, and thank you. Wow. So the King of Cups, like I said, the Knight of Swords is telling you to, you know, put your words into action. Do what you say. Be that King of Cups. Show your emotion, but you are stable there still. I think you're worried about being tipped over. You've got the Two of Wands. This is about, again, it's very procrastinating. But the difference with the Seven of Pentacles is he's saying, do I still invest my time and energy? The Two of Wands is like, oh, actually, there are better things out there for me. There is a bigger world. I can see horizons again. I can see the future again. Again, it's a bit procrastinating. It's a bit baby steps, like, oh, but do I leave the comfort of my own, what I know, or do I push myself? Maybe you're, again, it's an emotional thing. Do I really tell somebody how I feel? Or do I just bottle it up again and we go around in this vicious circle again? And then a month later, you feel the same. Only it's more volcanic. Maybe that's why I'm drawn to the volcano on the Lovers card there. Things are coming to a, you know, it's bubbling up, and then it's going to spew. You've got the Queen of Wands. Now, I think this is a little reminder also to say that you can be that Queen of Wands. Now, traditionally, this is a air sign, a fire sign. But you know what? We've all got a bit of fire in us. We've all got that determination, but grab the bull by the horns. Be that, even to show others. Maybe you've got children around you that, you know, you're thinking, actually, how am I showing them what a good, no, I don't mean what a good mum is, but, you know, again, maybe that's why the Strength card is, maybe you are putting on a bit of a show, but the Queen of Wands is here to say, no, this is where you need to head towards. You know, the positivity, the sunflowers, she's holding the sunflowers. The sunflowers are in the sun. You can't see the sunflowers in the sun there because of this Seven of Pentacles. But what are you trying to balance here? I think it's whether you are leaving yourself a bit open to something. And then the Three of Swords is advice and outcome. I just feel, again, it's like saying, don't worry about their feelings. You've worried about their feelings far too long. Which I've never, ever said about that card. We've got Three of Pentacles in reverse. No, we haven't. Upright. Why did I say in reverse? So that's 2 threes. Now, when I said at the beginning, maybe there's 3 people involved in this, you've got 3 people in that card. But it's also about collaborative energies. Ooh. And one more, please, and thank you for Virgo. Interesting. Okay, so the 3 of Pentacles. Again, it's about people working together. It's about getting advice from those that really know their trade also. I'm still drawn to the fact that, look, they've got a contract in their hand. And there's a contract in your general energy. You've got to take the emotion out. You've got to get this sorted. You've got to look at and go to people who really know what they're talking about to discuss something to do with legal matters, something to do with fairness and balance. You've got the 8 of Pentacles, which is saying keep your nose to the grindstone. Keep. Again, there's no love, there's no heart in this. This is just hard work. But keep the focus on your end goal. Don't be distracted. This is a very strong message of this card. And then you've got the Page of Cups. The only cup that's coming in here, apart from the Ace of Cups that you were challenging with, is this your challenge? Is this you going back to making it feel like, oh my gosh, yeah, oh, all right, okay, no, I've still got to be there for everybody at the click of a button, just because the Page of Cups is very spontaneous. It's also very dreamy energy. I'm struggling with that Page of Cups because I feel that's a person, or it's you, it literally going back to where it was again, and you're going round and round in this vicious circle of just a little bit. The Page of Cups isn't at all balanced with their emotions. One minute they are 100% there, texted, they'll be there for you, they'll be suggesting lovely things. Next minute you don't hear from them for weeks. But I feel like that it's your imbalance here. You're going to feel guilty about not bringing your heart, don't worry about their hearts. There's 3 people here. Anyway, I hope that made sense. Let's just finish off with the Green Witch Oracle here. Lots of different messages there for you, Virgo, for me, I've never felt like the 3 of Swords is that you have got to put the swords, not in their hearts necessarily, but just cut it out. Don't worry about it. In order to get your judgment, your time. Right, what other messages are here for Virgo, please and thank you. You've got the Moon. Isn't that funny? I mentioned the Moon in your challenge. And the Moon is all about phases, cycles, and intuition. Well, I can't say any more than that, Virgo. Trust your intuition. I know you know. That's why the 7 of Pentacles is your challenge. Phases and cycles. You're going round and round in this cycle. The cycle needs to stop. But don't be afraid, because the butterfly is there at the bottom. There's transformation. There's change. Gosh, that was a lovely reading. Very interesting, Virgo. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. That was a long one too, 24 minutes. Have a great week. I'll catch up with you next week.